What's up, family? It's your boy, the Expert Genius, aka XP, back at it again. This time, we're gonna be talking about Lennox Lewis' response to Anthony Joshua saying he doesn't respect him and calling him a clown. But let's get into the words the legend has said, and I quote, he responded with a picture of himself and Anthony Joshua next to each other after Joshua had won his gold medal in London. And with this caption: "Wow, he's right. We are cut from different cloth. Undisputed wasn't something I worried about. It was something I went after until it was accomplished." Then he goes on to say, "Disappointed in AJ's words, but I understand that this jealousy narrative was only fabricated after I criticized them for Wilder negotiations. All of a sudden, I'm a hater." He also goes on to say, "Ask who benefits from such a simple-minded narrative. Not AJ, not me." Then Andy Ruiz replies to Lennox Lewis with "Lennox all day." Oh, man, that was a great response from Lennox Lewis. Don't you think so, champ? Was that a good response? He don't care what the hell I talk about as long as I let him outside, which that's what I'm doing right now. But I just want to say, only clown in this situation is Anthony Joshua. Because why are you speaking on this now? I mean, you could have spoke on this last year or whenever Lennox started criticizing you and all that. You wait till now, which tells me really your mind is not really on this rematch with Andy Ruiz like it's supposed to be. And you want to say that you're focused on this rematch and you're not thinking about nothing else, but you go on to talk about Tyson Fury and his upcoming bout with Otto Wallen, which lets me know that you're still thinking about Fury, because you wouldn't even be thinking about him or his next opponent, or even, making a mention of it. It would have been, I'm not focused on him and what he's doing. I'm only worried about my situation and what I got to do. So you're still thinking about other fighters, and you're not thinking about, well, you're solely not thinking about the fighter that you're supposed to be having this rematch with. And I'm glad Lennox Lewis put out, this fabricated narrative of him being jealous and all that kind of stuff, when only thing he's been doing is giving advice and constructive criticism. He's not being a yes man or an enabler like everyone else is being to Anthony Joshua, hyping him up into something he's not. Lennox Lewis is trying to help him and get him on the right path to correct his flaws and get his belts back and take hold of his own career, like many of y'all say about Deontay Wilder. Oh, he needs to take hold of his own career. Check. He's done that. Oh, he needs to fight, tougher opponents and stop fighting bums. Well, he's fought Ortiz, who y'all all said was a tough fight, and he's finally fighting somebody. Then when he beat Ortiz, y'all want to call him an old man and a bum, and who has he fought? After that, he fights Tyson Fury, and y'all say Tyson Fury won, but you can't say Tyson Fury won and then say Deontay Wilder didn't win because he knocked him out, and Tyson Fury even admitted to being knocked unconscious. Then he fights his mandatory in Dominic Brazil, which before this, y'all were saying, oh, why don't you fight Brazil? Why don't you fight Brazil? And then when he fights his mandatory, oh, why are you fighting Brazil? Why are you fighting Brazil? Beats him because Tyson Fury didn't want to take the rematch. And now he's going back into a rematch with Luis Ortiz, a man who arguably almost beat him. Come here. Not gonna bark at people. Get you right on back in the house. But yeah, just getting back into this rematch with Ortiz, which y'all don't want to see, but he's taking the tough fights. Joshua, on the other hand, they even stated back in 2017 that they were looking to make their U.S. debut against Jarrell Big Baby Miller, which that flew over everybody's head until it was announced in 2019 that they were making their U.S. debut against Jarrell Big Baby Miller, which surprised a lot of people, but they told you 2 years before their plans. Why are you surprised? And y'all say Anthony Joshua's resume is so great, but I touched on that a little bit in my last video. But like I said, I'm glad Lennox Lewis came back out and ethered Anthony Joshua for his words. Look, that's all I got right now, people. So, like I said before, if you don't like what I say, leave a comment and express your opinion and your side. If you like what I say, go ahead and leave a comment as well. But don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. And like always, shout out to New Media and the mighty LDBC. We in here. Your boy XP is out.